Hello, this is like take 15 of how to make a resource pack in RedMatch2, and I'll just be quick to the point this time. Um, as you can see here, there's resource packs. If you don't have resource packs, just go to the Steam Workshop, subscribe to any of these. It does not matter which one you subscribe to. But in this case, if you know anything about RedMatch, this game is pretty bland. This game looks pretty bland for the most part, and as you can see, if you see here, my health bar is the same. But if I go to resource packs, grab the health and armor bar pack, load the matchup again, and as you can see, my health bar is now changed. If I load something like this, it'll take longer to load, and depending on the size of your game, or not, depending on the size of the pack, it'll take longer or shorter to load, and this also depends on, I guess, your computer specs, I guess. I don't really know, I don't really care. So if you want to make your own resource pack, there are things like, I'm not gonna upload these, but all I really need to know is, there is stuff like the RedMatch2 resource pack documentation, which you can find in the description below. If you go to something like mag.in, you'll have an audio sample of the sound from the game itself. Things like JSONs really don't matter too much. UI transformation, JSONs are kind of important if you want certain things like the health bar from RedMatch2, or the health bar in my health and armor bar pack, from something like something in the corner to something in the middle. If you want to do something like that, usually, if you want to do something like that, generally, you can actually do things like, if you want to do something like that, the JSON, you can edit JSONs or make JSONs in Notepad. So if you do something, so if I go to the website and then do something like, let's go to something like shotgun rifle shot. If I do this and then go to the Notepad app, paste this, save as, and then go to all files. You really want to do that instead of, because you don't want a text document. Do rifle underscore shot dot JSON. You want it specifically like this, for the rifle shot. Go to save. It's on my desktop now, so if I just simply minimize my tabs, as you can see, rifle shot.json is right here. It'll open up the same, and that's about it. I'm now going to delete these. So now you'll find all of your samples. You'll find all of your default samples here, although you don't really need any of them. Although the JSONs are very helpful. Emission maps are simply light maps, which make whatever the texture is on glow. So if you see here, anything in white here, it will glow from will make the shotgun glow in those areas. The emission JSON is here, and it is the same for all emission maps. And metallic maps do the same thing, but instead of light, it makes things shinier and smoother. Well, shinier generally, but yeah. If you want to make the metallic maps, on the other hand, instead of emission intensity, you do something like instead of a JSON, actually you make a PNG, and depending on the color of the PNG, your item will be shinier or not as shiny, or duller. Although do keep in mind that before this system, there there was in fact something along the lines of a JSON doing all of this for you. And these JSONs still do work. In fact, I'm pretty sure these can work a bit better sometimes. Although that's debatable because I never used them. Things like video have these supported files. If you click on any of these, you'll have files that are, you know, you'll have files that you can use, and anything that's not here you can't use. So for audio files, you cannot use MP3 files. You have to convert them to OGG or WAV files. If it says folder, you can put them in a folder, and it'll still work. Loading screen, loading. This is that's that. Generally, that's about it. Things more complex things like the rifle have something called a UV map, which basically maps the 2D texture to a 3D object with code, but you can't edit that code. It does not need to be edited. All you need to know is that this is what you need to look at in order for it as a reference. Do keep in mind that you do not even need a UV map if you make the entire texture one entire 3D model. Sorry, we make the entire texture just one solid color. Your gun will just be that texture. For texture making, I just use Pixel Studio. I have the premium version, but there is a free version online on Steam or on mobile. They support Sprite, which is a very popular spriting app. Sprite, whatever. But yeah, I'm not going to show you all that. But basically, if you want to rename your files, you have to name it on what the file name says. So next to the word file. So if you got a shotgun shot, same thing. Just name it shotgun shot. These downloaded files will have the underscore texture name put next to everything, or underscore audio or whatever, if it's a text or whatever. Usually it's with textures. And you want to remove the underscore texture bit or whatever. So if I do like level brown, right? Save image as it says texture. You want to delete the underscore texture part and then save it. This will work, and this name will work in your resource pack. As for resource packs, if you go to the home menu, you copy and paste this file directory into anywhere you want. Just click on the icon here, and it'll highlight for you. Click on copy paste, and you'll find your resource packs here. These are local resource packs, and to upload a resource pack, you just upload it like this. Click on upload, it'll upload for you. If you want to set it to public, you can. There's a public tab in the sidebar of the workshop of the Steam page for your workshop item. And that's about it. I don't want to drag this on for too long. If you need help, or more information for things like JSON files, I will post this website onto the link below. All credit goes to Rugbug Redfern. He made RedMatch2 and this website. He also is decently active in the support areas of the Discord server, and generally is a pretty cool dude. No, not even generally. He's just a cool dude. Obviously, don't try to bother him too much with questions. Admins know just as much as, not just as much, but admins know a decent amount too. If you need help, I highly suggest going to the Discord server and asking some questions in the resource packs, channel in the Discord, which I will also link to the description, although you can access it through the website using this link here. That's about it. I will see you guys later. That sounds way too 2015, but yeah, whatever, goodbye.